it's Yesenia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a Paycheck 1 budget closeout as well as budgeting my second paycheck for the month of January. It is currently January 20th. Happy Inauguration Day. For those of you who are really excited for today, I was excited, my students were excited, but I'm not here to talk about politics, so let's just go ahead and let's get started. I need my calculator. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's close out my budget for the first paycheck. I ended up, I don't know how much, okay, let me take this out. I know technically speaking, the closeout ends tomorrow. However, I really don't foresee myself really buying anything tomorrow, so I'm just gonna close it out today. I hope you guys don't mind. I really want to budget. I already printed the sheet for paycheck number 2. I accidentally didn't leave enough room over here to punch a hole in it, so that was my bad. So I punched it in this way. It's fine. I don't like wasting paper, so that's why I'm doing it that way. Okay, so let's close out the week of January 14th through the 21st. I already budgeted out the groceries because I put it in over here to close it out. I did go over budget on groceries and I went over budget a little bit over here. That's totally fine. I still have enough to cover my Outcrape subscription as well as rent. So that is the most, well, rent is more important. I have enough money to cover both. So utilities. I only had one. I only had one utility this week. That was my AT&T internet bill. That came out to be $60. Debt payments, I had no debt payments this week. Memberships, I had 2, which was my Scrib membership and my export maintenance fee, and that was $59.61 total. Unbudgeted, I had no unbudgeted expenses, which is always fabulous. Personal, I spent $6.12 out of pocket. I went to Half Price Books. I did have a gift card for Christmas, so I used that first, and then the remainder was $6.12. So I just decided to pull the money from there. Gas, I did not buy any gas this week. There's something missing. I forgot, when was it? It was last week, Friday. I bought concha, so my eating out budget is done for this paycheck. I get to replenish it this Friday when I get paid again. So, and of course it's smudged, I didn't let it dry. So I spent a total $28.61 on eating out this week. I think I'm gonna stop using Uber Eats for a while just because that's why this was so expensive. I gotta change that. And then I did use $2 for my personal money to pay for that. And then cupcake so these 2 expenses, they're gonna come out of the budget for the next paycheck. I put them on my Apple credit card so that way I can get the points and then I'm gonna just pay it when I get paid. So I spent a total of $56.19 on my dog for this week. So the total up here, so these actually should all be equal. So total spent down here and the total spent up here should be completely equal. And then I'll get the totals over here. So I spent a total of $261.52 this week. Let me see if those numbers are correct. Ooh, that's different. Oh, that's why. Oopsie. There we go. Okay, sorry. That was the total of the groceries, like my grocery money for both weeks. That's where I made the mistake. So total spent here is $261.52. And the 2 numbers match. So I spent a grand total of $1,092.66. So I'm actually gonna write that over here. All right, so now let me come back over here and see if these numbers add up. Let me do some addition. So I ended up spending, obviously, way more money. These numbers are probably not gonna add up just because part of this is going to be paid for the next paycheck. That's fine. What did I actually spend on cupcake this week? $118.16. Personal, I think there's $10, $11 left. I spent a total of $93.64. Gas, I'm only gonna put $8.85 because that's what I spent that was actually budgeted. And then restaurants, the whole $50 is gone. I spent $270.65 total. So Cupcake actually has $2 remaining. Less than $2. She shouldn't need anything else. Had to buy her some more toys. That's totally fine. And then I did actually do the math up here. I do have a remaining, so there was after my Apple credit card payment goes through, there should be $640.18 left. $493 of that is for rent. And then the actual rollover is $147.18. I am now going to budget my second paycheck for the month of January. So I'm gonna come over here. And my rollover is $640.18. My expected income is going to be my normal, $1,868.57. So my expected total is going to be $2,508.75. All right, I'm gonna write down all my bills and all of my utilities, so I'll just speed through this. Okay, so these are all of my expenses for the second half of the month. There is a new expense. I decided to get the Discovery Plus streaming service because I don't have a live TV streaming service anymore, and this app actually offered some channels that I really wanted to watch, so I just figured, why not? Let me just get it. My parents, I'm so grateful for them. They let me use their streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, CBS All Access. So between all of these streaming services, I think I'm actually good on TV, and I'm only paying for Discovery Plus, so there you go. I'm gonna enter in my budgeted expenses. Now this is going to be higher because obviously I have a new expense. I got a new phone, and then the Owl Crates subscription is gonna come out. So we'll see how much I have left. Let me write in all my numbers and let me do some math. So my total expenses for this paycheck is going to be $1,810.84. I budget in the change just because not having the change there throws off all of my numbers. So that's there. And obviously this is much higher than my last one because I'm paying the rent this time. But that's why I have the rollover of $493 from the first paycheck to help pay the rent. So let me actually subtract this from my total. I have a total of $697.91 left for my cash envelopes and my sinking funds. So my normal cash envelopes, they stay the same. My dog, my personal money, gas, and restaurants. I'm trying to decide. I think this is going to be the last time I physically go to the bank to pull this money out. I'm going to try to challenge myself for February to see if I can go cashless and charge everything to my credit card, and then obviously pay the credit card in full at the end of each paycheck statement, if that makes any sense. So Cupcake actually has no money left, so I'm not budgeting anything for her. She has food, she has toys, Pampers. She really should not need anything. So I'm not budgeting anything for her. I'm gonna budget my normal 100 for my personal, 40 for gas, and then 50 for restaurants. So this should be 190 total. So let me subtract that from 697.91. I have a total of $507.91 left to play with. Sinking funds. I'm actually gonna just write all of these down, and I'm gonna speed up the process. I set up my sinking funds. I made a mistake over here. I do have a minimum payment due on my Capital One card. However, I don't have to pay for it until my first paycheck in February. I completely forgot. I wrote it down. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna have to do all my math again. And then I remembered, oh, that's right. The payment is due February 11th. So I can actually use my February 25th, my February 5th paycheck to pay for it. And actually that I don't need that there. Oh my gosh, mistakes, people. My card is gonna get charged on the 24th, but the payment isn't due until February 11th. So I'll just pay that on February 5th. So I pay the balance in full every month. So I'm actually gonna take $4.99 away from that. I don't know if people would reprint their pages after making this many mistakes. I hate wasting paper. So as a teacher, you know, when we were in the building, I would waste a lot of paper. Well, not waste a lot of paper, but I would make a lot of copies. So if I can salvage the paper, I'll salvage it. That's fine by me. I know this is the reason why people use the correctional tape, but I just cannot get the correctional tape to work. Nope, that's gonna throw it off. I just can't. Okay, there we go. Now let's subtract that 234. So I have left over, or I should have left over by the end of all of this, $268.92. Oopsie. Is that correct? Am I forgetting something? No. I was not anticipating on having that much money left over. What I'm going to do, and this is what I always do when I have a cushion, or when I have, you know, to keep my cushion, I'm going to subtract 50 from that. So I want a $50 cushion, and then I'm going to make an extra $218.92 payment to my upgrade loan. So my remaining should be $50. So if I take my income, my starting income, and subtract all my totals, as well as the cushion, I should have zero. Let me see if that happens. How did that happen? That's not right. Okay, let's try this again. Got it. Okay, made a mistake. I think I wrote 502 instead of 190. I got zero this time. Zero-based budget dance. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully if everything goes according to plan, I should be able, that's a huge payment to make my upgrade loan. So when I get paid on Friday, I get paid this Friday. If I really do have this amount in my bank account, I did the math, but you know, things happen. I think what I'll wait for is my variable expenses, like the groceries, to come through. I shouldn't need that much groceries. I just need to pick up a few items, but I need to take 50, how much did I spend in groceries already? I still have a pretty big budget left. I have $114.34 left for groceries. I'm gonna make a note of that on here. Good, so I have $114.34 left for groceries. So this will be the last time I'm actually gonna stuff my cash envelopes, and then for the month of February, I'm gonna try my best to go cashless. All right, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and have a good one. Bye.